What's going on, you guys? Team Toon Rose, and we are back at you with another video. You guys know who I am. Accompanying me, as always, my brother from another mother, Jack.
You're doing pretty good, baby, pretty good. Did you know there was a ban list in this game?
Stuff for DP got hurt, and Celestial got banned after these clips were already taken. So a little bit of a disclaimer. The deck has been edited from its original state from what you'll see in the clips.
Want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now. Swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it all. You got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a handout, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now.
Alright, here we go, game one, pure scraps, baby. Now, looking at this hand with the Scrap Mind Reader, Scrap Goblin, Destiny Hero Dasher, never want to see it in hand, Scrap Yard and Scrap Storm. This was not by any means the prettiest hand you could start with. It's kind of ugly, I'm not even gonna lie. Looks like we're playing against the Maju.
Grand Maju Day.
Yeah, I am really glad it was a set 2 and pass, because with that hand, as soon as this duel started in this hand, I was just like, oh god. But with Scrap Storm, I already knew I could get into into my good old Scrap Raptor. But the Solemn Judgment was not necessary. Okay, that hurt my feelings a little bit.
And I was like, yeah, he's like, alright, he's like, maybe you're probably playing dinos, and he's like, you know what, I can't deal with that right now.
Yeah, don't need that, don't want to see that, and then Scrap Storm hits the field, and they're like, yep, it's not what I'm expecting. But, honestly, this, like we said earlier, the DP, or the Celestial ban doesn't really affect this deck too much. Disc Commander works just as well, but it didn't really affect this deck all too much. So I was just like, it's whatever. But with DPE being in this deck, it does help out the deck a lot. Ooh, I forgot they popped a Super Poly. Yeah, they for a little while here, they would not let me play anything. As soon as I'd get 2 cards out there, it's like, no. No.
Super Poly.
I was getting my feelings hurt this entire time, so I'm like, alright, you know what? I'm gonna pop that Raigeki. I don't care.
He's like, I'm just gonna change me to an Earth archetype for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh yeah, this was the first time I seen the Raigeki animation. I was like, oh, Okay. I didn't know Raigeki got animation. That's cool.
Hey, there's a lot of animations they had to this game. Like I didn't know Magical Cylinder had animation.
Yeah, there's triple tactics talent. I never knew that got animated. Like it was like there's a lot of animations coming into this game that I did not know about. Like I don't know. Even on the notes, I don't ever actually read the animation notes. I probably should. Probably should start looking into that. But so they are obviously running, or I'm pretty sure
Danger Maju.
Danger Maju, yes. And right now we are going for a pretty good combo, or a pretty good chain combo here. Gonna get our Golem out. Searcher's gonna come back onto the field. Hold on. I think it's Searcher. Yeah, okay. So if you're gonna run Scrap Search, like the reason why I'm only running Scrap Searcher in a pure deck, pure Scrap deck, is because of the fact that it destroys all face-up monsters that are not scraps. So if this is a card you want to bring back with Scrap Golem and give it to your opponent and wipe their field. FYI, because I learned that the hard way very fast. So yes, so with Scrap Searcher, you're gonna generally give that to your opponent if you want to wipe their field. Now we're gonna be going into the what is it? Yeah, good old Baron de Fleur. I remember now. I went into Baron because I was tired of them negating my stuff. So I wanted negated my own. So we're gonna pop Oberos Searcher again. This is somewhat of a combo heavy deck. Chain. I wouldn't even say combo heavy. I would say like it's chain heavy, because I think there was one point in time where I was getting like a 6-point combo off. Yes, that's right there. Right there's where I figured Search or Destroy stuff, because I was like, oh, where'd my Baron go? And yeah, I didn't read that before, so.
Giving your opponent a chance, I see. It's so fun.
Yeah. That was the that's the reason. Yeah, let's go with that. So obviously they played Celestial, they got Thunderbird. They're gonna pop my Storm or my Scrapyard, which was a little sad, but still get effect off. We drew a Monster Reborn, which I was like, okay, that's nutty. Hand's still looking pretty good though. Yes, I'm at 400 life points, but my hand's still looking pretty good. Drew into Go ahead.
Just to give them a fair chance.
Yeah, that was all in the all in sportsmanship. Yeah, let's go with that. So 4 and 4, making the 8. We're gonna go into the Scrap Dragon, and then we're gonna hit the Monster Reborn for the Baron de Fleur. Now we are probably gonna have 2 out of the we're gonna have 2 out of the 3 powerhouse cards in this deck, not including Access Code Talker. And we're just gonna go ahead, smack that right there, bring them down, hit them again, and it's gonna pass them to their turn. Now we do have field dominance with a Baron Destruction, and the Scrap Dragon. They are gonna give us a Kaiju though, and they're going to
Look at the top 3 cards with Path of Prosperity.
Yeah, okay, so I was trying to remember what they were doing. So they're gonna play their Kaiju. I'm going to imperm the Kaiju's effect. And I already know that's a Super Poly, and they just attack me because they know next turn I'm going to just do Mutual Destruction and then smack them for 2,800 points of damage. Yes, I am going to chain stuff here because I am...
and then the reason you did not die because of Power of Prosperity.
Yes.
The attack in hand.
Yes, so I knew I had victory, so I wasn't too worried, and they were like, yeah, I'm not gonna stick around. We're just gonna skedaddle. But GG, good reads. All right, game 2. Here we go. Now this hand looking a lot better than the first one. We got Recycler in hand, Raptor in hand, Supply Squad in hand, Fusion Destiny. Love to see it, and the Solomon Judgment. Now I will say real quick, any opening hand with Scrap Raptor and Supply Squad is a pretty good hand. That's probably gonna be your 2 main ley lines for the deck. Because Scrap Raptor is gonna really get you started on stuff, and Supply Squad is gonna help you keep drawing cards. That's why we run. I believe we're running 3 in this deck, if I remember correctly. With all 3 on the field, it becomes pretty nutty. And
I see that we're playing against Despia. This is before branded Despia.
Yes, this is before branded Despia. Yes, this is before branded Despia. I knew what Despia could do, so I was trying to hurry, because as soon as I seen the fusion, I automatically thought that was going to be the Masquerade Dragon, and I got really scared. And I won't lie, I had my hand on I was ready to surrender, but I was like, okay, it's not. So we're just gonna go ahead and hit him with that good old Harpy's Feather Duster. Supply Squad, set Solomon, hit the Raptor, activate the Raptor, pop the Raptor. Supply Squad hits, we get a free card. We get to find or grab a card for free, and that's basically gonna be your general combo. Grab Chimera, so you can grab Raptor back from graveyard. Oh yeah, we drew into a secondary Supply Squad, which was awesome. And now we are going to be able to get into our Synchro Summon, our XE Summon, our Link Summon, whatever you want to do. So we are going to Link Summon into the Scrap Wyvern. Now they are going to activate Despia, popping it. Or no, canceling it? Yeah, negating its effect, my bad. So we're going to hit the Fusion Destiny for that DPE, baby. Now... I'm playing probably a little recklessly aggressive because of the fact that I know what Despia can do, and Despia is a big no-no in my book. So we did go ahead, pop the Scrap Wyvern to go ahead and draw another card. Now their turn, what was it? Oh hell, I actually can't remember what they do on their turn, but. Like I said, I probably could have played that a little bit better on the turn, first turn. But again, playing against Despia, I know what it does. It's a scary deck. I'm going to go ahead and pop DPE just to make sure I can get rid of any bad stuff that might touch me. And I already know I'm going to get DPE back. Plus Supply Squad. It's a good combo. It really is. It's a good combo.
Supply Squad, it's like a pot of greed right here.
Yep, yeah. Then they're going to go ahead and activate their field spell. I'm going to go ahead and take my loss with the Solomon Judgment and say, Hafudu on you. No field spell.
Old man says no.
Old man says no. And, yeah, they're basically... Oh. Was this branded Despia?
No, it's not.
Okay, I was going to say. So, yeah, I'm going to take some damage, which... Okay, so I didn't initially want to do the Solomon Judgment because I didn't want it to leave me open for a final blow, because with Despia that does tend to happen with being low health.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the risk for the Solomon Judgment was worth it on the field spell. That's why I did it. And again, we're activating Dasher's effect, which was awesome, getting a Wyvern out, or a Chimera out for free. DPE comes back, and I believe, yep, there goes the Scrap Factory. Another Wyvern, getting back our Raptor, or not Wyvern, our Chimera, getting back our Raptor. We're going to pop the Chimera. Getting the Supply Squad. Getting the Scrap Factory, and they're going to Ash Blossom the Scrap Factory, which I was like, okay. Because we are still getting our personal pot of greed. And yep, we drew into another Scrap Factory and a Monster Reborn, which I was like, oh, that changes some things. So we're gonna go into the Scrap Dragon, Monster Reborn into the Scrap Raptor. And I think. Okay, yeah, so we used the Scrap Raptor for the Scrap Golem, which we grabbed the Scrap Raptor again, and we're gonna go ahead, Synchro Summon into the Scrap Twin Dragon. Now, this, honestly, is a beautiful field. The big three just chilling. Scrap Dragon, the Twin, and DPE. It's a beautiful field, you love to see it. With Scrap Factory and 2 Supply Squads, oh... So I was sitting pretty. I didn't care. The only way they were actually going to be able to take the dub is if they were able to wipe my field. And they set. I used DPE. Supply Squad kicks in. Another personal pot of greed, baby. They are going to activate the Tragedy from their grave, which I'm going to go ahead and activate my Phoenix Enforcer from grave. And I'm pretty sure you guys are starting to see like the repetition of what to do. Get your supply squads out, get your scrap factory, get DPE out, and then whatever scraps you have on the field, just make sure you're popping with DPE if you need to, because obviously you're gonna get the supply squad pop from DPE itself. Swing in a hit, and they're done for. So it's a pretty good deck. It's a pretty solid. It's a very consistent deck, as long as you get those out. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you haven't yet, make sure you like the video, comment down below, and hey, subscribe. You guys get notified from when we upload the juiciest content to the YouTube, and it helps us out a lot. And with all that said, I'm Kami, he's Jack, we're Team Toon Rose, and we will see you all in that next video. Peace.
See you.
They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.